For the record, for the record, for the record, for the record. For the record, for the record, for the record, for the record.
All right.
We're here.
We are here.
Peace.
What's up, family?
All right. We have Tino.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
What's happening? How y'all doing?
He's very talkative this time.
We're talking to this time.
Yeah.
We got Pastor Angel.
What's up?
Hey, you can tell that I haven't eaten at Taco Bell because I don't look as green as I did at the last
Yeah,
episode.
Yeah. So I'm really excited because this is going to be an explosive episode.
Yes. Boom.
You should do the.
Oh, I
Do
know.
you have the bomb?
No.
Let us help you today.
All right. We're going to give
Hey,
it a
there's
couple
your-
minutes, a few people to jump in.
There's
so
your
we-
guy right there, man.
Before we give shout outs. Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Let's make it official.
Carl!
How about this one?
Look at the two little sissies!
All right. And I'm in no way calling anyone two little sissies.
No way. In no way. Not
No.
two of you.
Nope.
Not two of you.
So, yeah, we got how many people are in here? 8? They're not used to us coming on so early.
Mm-mm. They
Like, what's
figure the
wrong?
show isn't starting for about another 15 minutes or so. We were shocked, just like you guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you guys would think that.
So we
Tino was like 45 minutes late.
Yeah, I know.
Last 2
My
weeks.
bad, dude. It was a long drive, bro. That was my fault, man. I apologize.
Tyler's in the building.
Yes, sir.
All right. I worry about his salvation. You should get a bucket of water
Yeah.
and dunk him.
This was for you, Tyler. This was for you. I baptized.
I just watched Nacho Libre
Yeah,
like 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
Yeah.
it's a good palate cleanse.
It just helps me to build up my evangelism within myself.
You know, every time I like, I'm gonna go do a house call of ministry. I want to go take coins with me, like 2 of them.
I mean, as long as you're not dressing up like the guy, I guess it shouldn't be too bad.
So, guys, it's been wild ever since we moved up here. A lot of things. And anytime you move offices or podcasts, it's always going to be unexpected things, right? So it took 2 weeks just to get this place ready and painted. And then we did a podcast and the cameras were all off. You were super blurry. Finally dialed him in. Look at that. Look how sharp he is. You can see every single bald spot on his head.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the colors are great. All the colors match on all 3 cameras.
I was voguing.
And then
I know. That's why you turned the camera off.
Abraham actually installed the AC, or else we'd be dying right now.
Oh yeah.
So
Thank you, Abraham.
Thank you.
So here we were.
Thank you, Abe.
Podcast is done. Cameras dialed in. Air conditioning installed. We show up. I show up last Tuesday to set up, and the computer won't turn on.
Mm.
The whole power
Facts.
supply inside of that tower went out. and apparently Benjamin rebuked me.
Why?
He said, "Te reprendo." No, because he says you have that thing hooked up to a Family Dollar power strip. I'm like, what's the difference, dude? It's power. He goes, any surge will burn your computer out. He goes, so what happens is if you don't have a power surge, your power supply has a power surge that'll go out so you don't destroy your computer. So I had to order a power supply and a power surge. So that won't happen. So now it just surges and it stops it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
yeah. So that won't happen again. So that's why we didn't have an episode last week, guys. That's the story. I'm sticking to it.
I believe you.
Yeah. So, but
I was on my way. As a matter of fact, I was right here on the corner about to turn right when you said, "Hey, the computer won't turn on,
Yeah.
so don't worry about coming."
Yeah, I was in like ripping or something.
And he wasn't answering. I'm like, well, he's gonna learn.
Did
the
you
hard
come
way.
here?
No.
No.
Oh,
No,
finally-
I was
finally
on,
answered.
I was on a call driving, so I'm not looking. And then when I put my ETA, that's when I
Yeah.
found out y'all were talking trash about me
I don't do that.
on the text, on the private text.
Nicholas, someone said to plug it in and plug it back in. I know you saw that. It wasn't you, was it? Because I'm just like, really? I'm very tech savvy, and I can figure it out. So I would have never figured out the power supply thing. First of all,
I mean, somebody like Ben is super duper in today's life in 2026
Yeah.
is extremely great to have around. It's great to have a relationship with somebody
Yeah.
like Ben.
so we do have it kind of. We have overhead lights in here, brother, but it's kind of hot outside. It's 106 the last I checked, and so we have all the lights off in this whole room except these two spotlights. But yeah, anyways, we're here and we're ready, and we got some topics, and we're glad you're here. And let's do a couple shout outs first of all. Who we got here? Derek Mallory out of Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota.
Oh, we got a show for you guys.
James Vogel, Nicholas T, Sunset Free. We have Joseph Rodriguez and Tyler.
Tyler, you have to log in independently on your own phone for you to truly be in the house. Because right now, you're just in the front yard.
We have Sheila Skaggs. Hello. And Marcelo. Oh, Marcelo, I know why you're here, brother, because this is an explosive episode.
Boom! All over the place.
Yeah. Marcelo knows this. And
Remember that
Lisa Duran, thank you for jumping in here, and we're excited. So, anyways,
Before you get started on the topic, let's hit FIFA.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and get sports out the way because that's something you're not included in.
yeah, okay.
So let's get the sports out of the way before we get into some serious explosive things.
Ministers of broadcast. Oh, did you say the topics?
No, not yet.
Oh,
But you
for
go
it.
right ahead.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk about it. Guys, listen to me, man. You don't even know what's coming, okay? Because what's coming is coming straight at you,
Whoa.
all right? Explosively straight at you.
Whoa.
All over the place. You don't even know.
Remember that song?
But first, we are going to talk about the World Cup between Spain and Argentina. We're going to touch on that. Definitely.
España, Argentina.
Yep. And for all of those people that ended up waking up at the end of the game towards it.
It's a great game, bro.
Yep. You know, we'll see who won. If you don't know, if you do know, then you know. We're also going to talk about Mamdani and the Iran meeting, you know, because the Mamdani, the president of New York, we're going to talk about, you know, there's a restaurant. I think it's impacted some others. It's a pretty explosive topic on social media about lettuce. And so it's you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it.
Remember that part in Blood and Blood Out? It's very explosive.
Yeah. Michael Orr from The Blind Side. Oh, there's a super chat right there.
Oh, man. All right. Oh, that's, by the way, I'm glad you're done with the topics?
No, not yet.
Go for it.
Okay. We're also going to talk about the transgender senator, Ashley Webb. And so,
Oh, yeah, she writes books.
yeah, because
He writes books.
It writes books.
extremely qualified, and Ashley Webb gives her it him that
Mhm.
identification of their qualifications. And so we're going to talk about that. And then we're also going to, if we can get some chance to, we're going to talk about the governor tax. And we're going to also talk about Trump and the 51st state of Canada and its tariffs and automobiles. And so
All
if we have
kinds of
time,
stuff.
movies and food, like always.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about food, all right. But
Let's get FIFA out the way, like I said.
well, let
because-
me
Oh, go
real
ahead, go
quick.
ahead.
Bread
Oh,
of Life, thank
yeah.
you so much for that super chat. I'm glad you did that because it reminds me that every super chat you give us on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, then you don't know what that is. But if you go on YouTube, any super chat, I don't care if it's 99 cents, you give us a super chat, we give you a super cat. So with that being said, we're going to give Bread of Life,
Mm.
the J Cat.
Oh, dang.
Middle of summer sweat.
Look at this guy. He's just sweating. He's angry. He's texting away. He's just going off. He thinks he's doing something, but he ain't doing nothing. Poor guy.
Talk about that.
My sister-in-law used the phrase "J-Cat."
Yeah.
When we were over there on Sunday, I believe it was. On Sunday, she used the whatever, and Mickey says, you know, I've seen that before over off of the podcast Tino's on. What is that? I said, dude, don't act like you don't know what a J-Cat is, dude.
And just on that same note, if you watch that kitty really closely, you'll notice there's no gloves on his thumbs. That's how much he texts.
There isn't?
No, I'm just
Oh.
throwing that in.
I was like, what?
He texts through the gloves. It only covers 4 fingers on each hand. That's all I'm saying.
All right. FIFA.
Yes.
So, for one, I wanted to talk about on the podcast. I wasn't here, and you had mentioned about the goalie from Capo Verde.
Yeah.
Okay, phenomenal, great story. I can't
Yeah.
wait for their documentary to come out. Those people already made history for their country.
Yep.
Their country. I was talking with my brother the other day. Their country.
Because you're a big soccer fan,
Oh,
right?
I'm huge.
Yeah.
I've played for many of years. I am a soccer fan. I've been one all my life. So we don't only watch World Cups in my house. We watch everything. We watch leagues. We watch it all.
Okay.
So we're
Cool.
fans of all of this.
Yeah.
So you're
okay?
a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
I'm
like
not. I'm a fair weather fan, dude.
my son says, Dad, if Argentina and Mexico, I'm an Argentina fan. And so if
really?
yeah, because of Diego Maradona. He played many years ago, okay, in the 80s. So because of him, and when I was a kid, I grew up watching him. So he said, if they made it, Argentina and USA, who you rooting for? I said, Argentina. And then he was like, over your own country? I said, yeah, this isn't about that. I'm a fan before it was popular in the United States of America. But anyways, I wanted to say about this
It's
country.
football.
Yes. This country is roughly about 530,000 people in their country. So me
Oh, you're
and my
talking about
Capo Verde.
Cabo Verde, yeah.
So me and my brother, we were talking the other day, dude, and just in LA County, they're like 3 times smaller than LA County. I said, yeah, man, now that you say it, Modesto is what? Roughly about 400,000 now, right?
no,
No,
not the
not
city.
even close.
Not even close. But half of that, the city.
Like 200 or something.
What
Yeah.
is Stanislaus County then?
About
Yeah.
400.
Okay, so maybe that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so and I mean, Stanislaus County isn't big.
Mm-mm.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And look at that, dude. Almost the whole country.
Yeah.
So, anyways, and then like you were saying about his story, the other thing is too is most of those players, if not all of them, are all part-time football players, which is phenomenal. And look at what they did, and then
Dude.
they held up. So then fast forward. So I wanted to mention on that. I figured I was going to do that. And then the other thing is too
But you've
is
seen that video where he's picking up his players at the end when they lose.
absolutely. I was watching
Dude.
that game.
Oh,
Like, bro,
I didn't. I just.
I
seen
was
the
watching the
highlights.
game, and all of my household, all of us were like, it was almost like we gave them a standing ovation because we couldn't stop talking about them because of what they did. They played a phenomenal. They were supposed to get mollywopped in the very
Yeah.
beginning, and they came out and made history. They did phenomenal. So now we all like next year is it's a tournament called Copa America. So we'll be watching out for them, and they're a new sight for us because of what they did. They made history, bro, and it
Yeah.
was great to watch. was phenomenal.
It's good TV.
So I wanted to talk about that, touch on that real quick. But the thing about it is Spain and Argentina, as much as I'm an Argentina fan, there was a couple players on the Argentina where they were just sore losers.
Oh, really?
And they went and caused fights. They were trying to shove and push and doing their little wannabe fight things at the very end, and it was just sad. It was a really good game.
Is it Messi or is it who's in Argentina?
Messi is on Argentina, and then Lamine Yamal is on Spain. And that kid is 19 years old. So he's the next big thing.
That's the young kid
That's the young kid.
that just came out this year.
No, he's been around. He's been playing since he was 16. So he's been playing
in FIFA.
In football itself. He's been playing for 3 years. So the thing about it is he's an up and comer. It was great to see. It was the torch passed. It was all of that kind of stuff. And Spain ends up winning. It was a great game. They didn't let off the gas. The goalie did a phenomenal job. If you know anything about the sport, phenomenal for Argentina. And so Spain took it, which was really cool. Unfortunately for me, my team lost. It is what it is. But what I also wanted to touch on, man, was seeing my Theo up there. Did you guys watch the finals at all?
No, but I heard he
was giving the medals to everybody and this and that, whatever.
Oh, I saw a clip.
Okay,
Yeah.
so usually what happens is once they do all the medaling and everything like that, they take off all the politics off the stage. Okay, you watch all the old World Cups, they take all the politics off the stage. They leave the owner of FIFA up there because that's his tournament, so they leave him up there. He takes a picture, he gets off. He walked over to Trump, and you can see him trying to move Trump out the way, and Trump like turned around and then stopped at the very end and stood there and took the team picture with them.
No.
And I'm like, yeah, dude, we were cracking up, bro. I was just like, yeah, dude, it was great to see my Theo, bro.
I didn't see that.
And then the thing about it is then the very next day he dropped that thing on Canada that if we get to, we'll talk about it. But it was a great World Cup in my household because we're all fans of the sport. We have been fans all my children's whole life. They're fans of it for the last 30 plus years. That is possibly the best World Cup. I mean, all around, all games, total.
Leading up
from the beginning to the very end, man. We got to see some people who typically don't do nothing in the World Cup. You got to understand, Cabo Verde, this is their very first one ever. You had another one come in. What was their name? There was the DR Congo, and they hadn't been in there for 52 years. So there was a lot of history. Messi, Ronaldo, they left, and so a lot of history in this World Cup. So it was very, very good.
Yeah, I'm not a soccer. I don't follow soccer. But just what I've heard from so many people, so many highlights, so many different things of this World Cup.
Yeah,
I don't remember hearing what I've heard compared to this World Cup.
No.
Like the teams.
Well, the other reason is because it's in the United States. So
that's fair. To be fair, yeah.
It was. Right. Well, it was. I'm sorry, it was in North America.
Yeah. So
the thing about it is like that's why it was so popularized. And you know what, man? We were talking, and I when Trump says that it's because of him, I would definitely veer towards that. Like he is the huge percentage of why it was here.
Yeah.
Because that's not a popular sport. Somebody asked me, man, why is everybody making a big deal out of this
globally,
World Cup? I said, bro, this is possibly the biggest tournament. I would say the only thing bigger than the World Cup is the Olympics.
What's the biggest sport in the world?
Yeah,
right?
globally.
Yeah.
Globally.
Yeah, football, soccer.
Yeah.
Football.
Football.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got a couple super chats I got to give out. So, Lisa Duran, I haven't made the native cat yet. I am so sorry. But let's see if I have anything close to that. I don't think I do. I really don't. So, for now, you can do
Oh,
and
yeah.
Marcelo, I wish I had an explosive cat, but spread cat, because that will be explosive.
Yeah,
actually, that is healthier than some healthy food right now.
Some salad.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Marcelo and Lisa. Thank you so much for that.
But yeah,
Jose Chicano, what up?
I just heard a lot of inspirational stories. I don't know soccer. I don't really follow it. This was my first time of kind of just being introduced to a lot of the players. I knew Messi.
Yeah, of course you're going to know the big names.
Yeah, the big names, but just the other names and watching highlights, this is like sports. Okay, I'm used to football. I'm used to basketball, baseball, but it was just so different because it's kind of like to the athletes here in the United States. What are you crying about, bro? You make $20 million a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Compared to like the stories you're saying of these part-time players.
Oh, yeah.
41-year-old part-time goalie who was working, was it construction?
I think it was a bus driver.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I think he's a bus driver. Yeah, it was phenomenal, man. It really was. And but I get it. You got to understand, these are World Cups. This isn't World Series. This isn't championship. This is World Cup. This is every 4 years.
Best in the world.
Same thing in the Olympics.
Oh, it's every 4 years.
Yeah, same thing in the Olympics, right? You screw up, that could be your one and only chance.
So that's only every 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then,
like the Olympics, then.
Yeah.
I would say that's what I'm saying. I think the only other bigger thing that's bigger than the World Cup is the Olympics.
I think
I would say
soccer's bigger than the Olympics.
And I would say in the sport alone, that's the biggest. That's the biggest.
I'd like to know if we could find out like what is the viewership the Olympics compared to FIFA.
I think Olympics is probably big Europe-wise, and probably America, but I think soccer's even third world countries watch soccer.
I think, like, in my opinion, I don't know, and the stats would tell better. I think as Americans, we watch Americans in the Olympics.
Absolutely, just like every other country.
Exactly. So if basketball's on, we're going to watch it. If this, we're going to watch it. I don't know very many people that are going to watch the Olympics the same way that people watch soccer in watching these foreign countries play against other foreign countries.
Yeah.
Because these are professional players in other leagues that they follow all year round.
Yeah.
And now they're playing on a world stage. And on the Olympics, it's not that way.
Yeah. Are you looking up to see what's bigger?
It says the World Cup is the undisputed king of absolute audience size, with the month-long tournament typically engaging over 5 billion viewers worldwide. By comparison, Olympic Games generally draw a cumulative global audience closer to the 3 billion, so 2 billion more. That's huge.
In soccer.
More.
Yeah, for the World Cup.
That doesn't surprise me.
No, it doesn't.
Well, to me,
Well,
that's what I'm saying. Even third world countries have soccer teams.
Yeah.
yeah.
And now what this did for them in some, because they weren't the only story. There was a couple stories of very small countries making it really far.
It was history in this World Cup. All of us were like, oh, these fools are going to get blown out. Oh, this is going to be, who are this? We don't even know who these people are. They're going to get rocked. And no, they didn't, bro. They made history. My brother and myself, we were saying about like the both DR Congo and Capo Verde, they were like the Jamaican bobsled team.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like those four guys, forever history. This Capo Verde team, forever history.
And that's why we said when we met, I want to see that documentary.
Yeah.
Dude, you know they have footage. You know they're going to get that out as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. I would go find out if anybody's doing it, David, because if not, I would go do it. It's brilliant.
We have some more super chats. Guys, you give us a super chat, we give you a super cat. Sunset Free, thank you. He says Nicaragua is canceling their election. Socialism is at its once again. I don't know what he means by that, but okay. Cowboy Cat and Nicholas T, we are going to give you the
Brothers and sisters, today is the day since array of salvation. Brothers and sisters, today is the day.
I know he's there. Derek Garcia out of Albuquerque. That's the homie right there. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Derek. James Vago has a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I don't know why Tino has such love for Trump calling him Theo.
That's right. That's my Theo, bro. I stayed true to it, man. There's one thing that he did. I mean, not everybody is going to be liked all the time. So you know what? I like the overall of what he does for our country. And that's what's important. Citizenship things. I mean, do I agree with it? Yes and no. We had this conversation before. Yes and no. I agree with that. But you know what? I live here. I am a citizen. I am an American. And I'm very, very proud to say that Donald Trump is my president. And I won't switch that for one kind of bad thing that he did. So
yeah, because like, are you opposed? I mean, just a general question. Are you guys opposed to anyone if in need, like somebody need, family member, friend, and they needed a place to stay for a little bit, for a few days, a week? Are you opposed to giving that opportunity to someone, a family member, a friend?
No, I'm not opposed to it.
Okay. Now, are you opposed? What if they came and they moved in and they didn't clean?
Yeah, that's a problem. They're going to get 86th.
right? And they were unappreciated. See, that's a different conversation.
They eat lettuce and use my bathroom.
And not clean it afterwards, or flush it. You know, those are different
And
conversations.
then they get mad at me because I won't give them money every day.
Yeah, and yeah, there was exactly without going any further, right?
Yeah.
And that's to me the point of something like that, like birth citizenship. I'm not opposed to people coming.
No,
I'm
I
not
don't.
opposed. And if to make a better life, dude, I get it. And if somebody came and worked and I do think we need to fix some things. Yes. But to take advantage. No.
See, I think what a lot of people get confused when I talk about my tío is they think I'm only talking about the people from Mexico. See, I'm talking about every single country who comes in here.
1,000%.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about all of them. I'm not singling out one nationality of people. I'm talking about everybody who does. I'm talking Canada, Mexico.
It's a good question. Good question. So, do you think people, especially Mexicans, take it
Personal.
too hard, as if there isn't 100 and something other countries?
Yes, absolutely.
Like we think we're the only ones that are trying to come into the United States.
So I have one friend of mine, and he hates Trump because of Trump saying put the border up, and because he talked about Mexico. I said if he would have talked about Colombians or Koreans or anybody, would you still feel the same way? He said no. I said, so then
that proves the point.
Because
he should have kept the same energy for all the countries.
Exactly. So that's where I'm at with it. It's not just one. It's not. Like I said, it's not just out of the. It's anybody outside of the United States. It goes for all of them.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. Across the board. Across the board.
And stop giving away. And Gavin needs to stop giving away truck driver license.
Yeah.
Yes. Because they end up in Florida.
Yeah. So, but yeah, James Vago, thank you for joining in. Thank you for commenting.
Thank you for your question.
But I will say this: you're not going to change Tino's mind, no matter how many times people comment. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And and actually, let's be honest, nobody could probably change your mind.
Yeah, and that's perfectly
nobody
fine.
Could change mine or.
No. And you know why?
But we're here to conversate
because we live in America.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what? I was just about to say, you know what makes
beautiful.
our country even more better is that we can disagree and still be friends.
Yeah, and I think James brought up this last point, and then we're gonna keep it moving because we have other things. I do want to talk about the Rocky movie. That's another thing I forgot.
Yes.
But James, he says, Dave, Mexicans have it hardest because they all have the greatest majority of immigrants. We talked about this last week or the week before, I think, when you were here, and I did say this on live, and I said I haven't really thought about this or anything, but I do feel that because this was Mexico, that maybe there should be some kind of exception. I don't know in what way. I'm not a politician. I'm not a lawmaker.
There needs to be changes.
There needs to be changes. They need to fix it, but I think that now I know Mexicans have an issue with cartels and human trafficking. I'm not taking away from all that, but I will say this. I think Mexicans coming here, living here, working here, even though it's illegal, it should be looked at differently than some Muslim trying to come over here or some Chinese communists coming over here. It should be looked at differently because they're trying to do something different. The majority of the Mexicans, they want to work. Yeah, they're going to have cartel. Yeah, you're going to have all that. I get it. And that's why we need to figure out that portion of it. But to sit here and see, here's the thing. I think that the communists and the Muslims love the fact that Mexicans are making an uproar because they could care less about Mexicans. They're trying to get their stuff in here. And if we could be focused on Mexicans, the whole time Muslims and communists are coming in. So,
yeah,
I don't think it's as black and white as simple as people on the left or right can say.
No, absolutely not.
And just add one more thing to it. Here's the other component that people miss. When we're talking about closing the border or whatever, all these different things, we're not talking about it because it's just taxes. Oh, it's just because you're Mexican or Latino, you don't deserve to be here. That's not the conversation. Do we understand and look at the numbers of how much drugs and trafficking that is happening and the collaboration between the cartels and the Muslims that's happening on the Canadian side of the border and the Mexican border? And the amount of, it's those things that if we don't understand those dynamics and we just look at it from a purely Hispanic perspective, that's what they want us to view it as.
Yeah.
And there's so much other dynamics, and we have other topics, but
Yeah.
but it's just you're right. It's not as black and white
But I will,
as we want it to.
I mean, I like the fact that James he's sharing
Yeah,
what he
absolutely,
feels,
brother.
and well, here's the thing:
Absolutely.
he's
You know-
not being disrespectful.
no,
Yeah.
He's just he's just sharing his views, and that's all
Yeah.
good. We want you here,
yeah,
Yeah, this is Let's Just Talk. So let's just talk.
Yeah,
You
so-
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I haven't
So-
said it in a while, guys. So let's just talk. Is literally three guys talking. Like I pastor this church, and I do not use my pulpit that God has given me for politics. I don't do that. I don't use Bible study for politics. This is my one chance on Tuesday to just kind of talk with these two gentlemen about just whatever.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump from this to explosive diarrhea, lettuce. So you know what I'm saying. So don't take it with a grain of salt, man. We're just guys talking.
Cholo, what's up, Cholo?
Oh
Cholo
man,
trucker.
Cholo truckers in the house.
Yeah, but that you know what? Let's take where we're going. Oh, hold on. Thank
Our
you, our
poetic.
poetic.
Ooh.
Let's see. He gets a super chat, so he gets a super cat. The pirate. Bam! And for the word. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Was that what he did? Forever mine.
But and this doesn't have. I'm going to make this statement, and I'm not making this statement going back to Brother James. Brother James, thank you for commenting, brother. You don't have to agree with me. I don't have to agree with you, and it's okay, brother. I love you. I take no disrespect to it, and I hope you don't take it from me either.
Yeah, that goes for me as well.
And so, but we were talking about culture and how sensitive they are and having differences of opinion. Before we went on the air, we were talking about the generation in which we live.
Yeah.
And so how some people do take things very personal when it's not meant to be personal.
Yeah.
It is just a conversation. And so, I'm bringing that up because before we went on the air, we were talking about what the generation beta,
Yeah, beta is what we're in right now. The generation beta.
and they're calling this generation of 2025 moving forward
Yeah, that 25 to 39 is
Alpha.
No, is beta.
beta.
13 to 24
That's right,
was
that's right.
alpha.
That's right.
And it's like, y'all are tripping. Alpha nothing. Alpha nothing. These last 2 years are more alpha than the.
Yeah, I don't know. I do want to say this one last thing he said. He says all these other nationality immigrants have tiny, tiny numbers compared to Mexican immigrants, so Mexicans get hurt more. I would agree with that. And unfortunately, things aren't fair. When I was in federal prison, okay, there was a few of us brothers that were not doing nothing wrong. But so many phones were coming in that people were using phones. You're not supposed to have phones in prison because people can plan hits like that and stuff. You can't.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right, is that us Christian brothers, we had a lot of freedom because we were trusted. But you know what? When they crashed down because of the phones, it hurt a lot of us. We had nothing to do with it. We were the majority. But you know what? By the effect of some people, they had to crash on all of us. So I understand his point of view when he's saying, man, it's us Mexicans that are hit the worst. That is true. That is true. You know what I mean? But the reality is that how many immigrants from other countries does it take for 9/11 to happen? Because what if the next time is Golden Gate Bridge when you were at the bridge with your family? Then what?
Do you guys,
Because of one or two individuals that came. You know what I'm saying? So
and when 9/11 hit, I know because I didn't know you at the time, so I don't know if the conversation pertained to you guys, but I remember you and I having this conversation because, and especially like in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, and I moved to the border, and even between 2008 and 2010 when I lived in Nogales, and I would be talking to politicians and everything else, we would laugh when we would say, "Do you really think that illegals from Muslim countries are coming in through Mexico? Do you really think?" Because if they did, United States would shut that down. The cartels would shut that down because they're just trying to get drugs up in here and they're trying to do all that other stuff and everything else. And I remember, do you remember that conversation? In that part of the decade?
Yeah.
What messed it up isn't the Mexican people that are trying to make a life for themselves, legal or illegal. What messed it up is the overflood of cartels in the Mexican country, in the country of Mexico, and the government collaborating that started something totally different. and they are collaborating with terrorist countries, China and Arab countries, and that does factor in.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, do people who actually need help? Because I remember living there, and I would tell them, I would be in meetings, guys. It just on personal experience. This is what I did. I worked with a lot of immigrants from other countries when I worked there in Arizona, and at the time, between 2008 and 2010, Tucson would receive almost 900 immigrants from foreign countries every month. Phoenix would receive 35 to 5,000 every month.
Wow.
And they would receive full food stamps, housing, $25,000 grant to start a business. And that it's crazy because when you go in there for jobs, everyone's birthday is January 1st. Because when they come in, they had to have a birth date set, and if they didn't know a birthday, everybody put January 1st.
Yeah.
That was a very common thing in Southern Arizona. Everyone's birthday was everybody was born in January 1st.
That's crazy.
And at least a lot of people. But I remember we would get upset because we would sit with a lot of Latino communities, and I got to sit with presidents and executive boards of Chicanos por la Causa and LULAC and all these different people and everything else. And we would say, they're getting status to fly into this country because of wars and stuff, but Mexico don't.
Yeah.
And I remember us talking to government officials, and I remember having those conversations. And I'm just saying that just because I don't want anybody to think like, man, Angel hates Mexicans. No, dude, I've been on the inside too, on the government side, and on the ministry side, and so it's just not, and there's just ultimately. It is just a very wide, broad, multicolored, faceted conversation that most people don't understand.
And I think it would be. I would listen more if, say, a Mexican would be angry about ICE and angry about the president, angry about those things, and then in the same sentence or same paragraph say, "But man, we do got to stop communists from coming in. We do got to stop Muslims." But the thing is, they don't mention that, and that's what irks me. Okay, you're angry because you're Mexican, you got a tío, a tía, your grandmother, whatever, but why is it that you omit the terrorism that is on? That's the thing. So because it's
all in the same bowl.
So then when they omit that, it makes me shut out what they're saying, because if they would mention both, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm hearing you. Yeah. See what I'm saying?
And to answer Brother James, I was there when Sheriff Arpaio was there. And we had a private meeting. I think I told you this after when I came out of the meeting. And when SB 1070 hit, I did a ride along with USA Today, a private ride along for 2 days with reporters, and I took them up and down the border, and I took them through Sasabe and Naco and Douglas and Nogales and all the different border cities all the way through Arizona. They hid their badge. And as reporters, and I just showed them what it was like during SB 1070. So I knew that when I was crossing from Nogales going to Tucson, I had to leave an hour and a half early, because the possibility of me having a checkpoint, even as an American citizen, being Hispanic, the chances were possible that they would stop me and check. That was consistent.
Where were you born, boy?
But at the same time, here's the part. Like, let's say if I just said that's the way it would react. Right?
You said what?
Like, if I said what I just said and be like, man, dude, that's pretty racist. Here's the other part. Dude, do you know how many times there was wildfires in the desert and they would find dead bodies? Do you know how many times that they would find in Nogales body bags with body parts in garbage bags in the middle of I-19 freeway? And it's like, dude, you have to put all of this in context. But Sheriff Arpaio was there. And we had a private meeting with 50 of the most influential Latino leaders in the state of Arizona. Pastors, social, it was a private meeting, and I got to be there, and I got to sit in there with them, and the stories, dude, are heart-wrenching, they're gut-wrenching, and I got to go to colonias where these places were at, and it was rough, man, it was tough.
This is the one thing I want to say, and then I promise you guys can keep talking about it. I just want to say it like this. I think the reason why we talk about Mexicans so much over here on this side and the illegal immigrants and so on and everything, the full circle of everything we've been talking about, is because we're in California. Yeah. That's it. Plain and simple. Do you think this is going on in Florida? You think they're having the same conversation about Mexicans in Florida? Because I just looked it up right now, and it says, what is the biggest immigrant group in Florida? And it says Cubans. Cubans are the largest immigrant group in Florida, accounting approximately 21%. Florida's foreign-born population accounting for over 23% of the state's total resident. Over 23% of the total whatever. Haitians is 7.3. Venezuelans is 7.2. Colombians are 6.5. Mexicans are 5.1. Would you say that Mexicans are 5.1 in here?
No.
Heck no, right? We're probably talking over half the state.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then Jamaicans.
Of some Latino descent, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about Mexicans.
Oh,
here.
Mexicans count- oh,
yeah,
oh.
Mexicans.
Compared to Mexicans in Florida, are only 5%.
It's only 5.
Oh, totally.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the reason why this is such a big topic for us is because we are on Mexico's side. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're not talking about the same thing that we're talking about. That's why they get singled out over here, and it sounds like they're getting focused on because we're on this
No, you're
side.
right.
But
Of
just like Minnesota's all Haitians. Or not Somalians.
No, Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Michigan is Somalia.
And that's why, like, Black Lives Matter never picked up in Tucson. You know why? Because they're 2.3% of the population.
See?
Yeah.
It's not going to pick up in those communities.
And this is why these topics are so focused on the Mexican people, because this is where we're at. Arizona, Texas. And Texas isn't even talked about too much more than California.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but I
It
just
is
want,
demographic based.
yeah.
And I think Texas is interesting because Texan that are Mexican descendants, they're Tejanos.
Yeah.
Hardcore Tejanos. Like, they're just like, part of them were like, we ain't even United States. We're from Tejas. You know what I mean? Like, so that's a whole different thing.
That's a whole different, them Tex-Mex or something different.
Our poetics is, I feel that a lot of the energy spent on ICE, if we focus all of that on an actual immigration reform, we would start talking about this something
I like
that
that
would
one.
I like that. That's
I agree.
Man, our
I agree
poetic,
with that.
man, he's a smart guy, huh?
You know, I think you probably have some smart friends too. Just saying. Just saying, our poetic.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So, okay.
Go ahead, explosiveness.
Yes.
Explosive,
we
like
have-
Dr. Dre.
Well, guys, speaking of Mexico, there's this place that supposedly is Mexican food. I think white people think it's Mexican food, but it's Taco Bell.
Oh, man, it is not Mexican food. It's barely food.
So the thing is this, right, is it's been a running joke for years that if you want chorro, a.k.a. diarrhea, go to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that about a week or two ago, supposedly, they had some explosive lettuce that was getting people sick out of Taco Bell. And I'm just like, honestly, how do you, it's some virus.
Yeah.
Apparently, there was from lettuce from somewhere in Mexico, and it had some.
Hey, why you gotta be racist, man?
And it had some
Why
kind
you
of.
gotta be-
There was feces on it, human feces,
Man.
on the irrigation water. So there's, so a lot of the fruits. But anyways, the lettuce is the people that Taco Bell supply, carries their
Taco
lettuce.
smell.
And what's funny is, right, it's like, how do you know if you don't have regular Taco Bell choro or lettuce choro? Because it's the same thing.
I don't want you to forget what you said, but I got to tell you a story that's connected to what you said.
Go for it.
Completely separate, but it's
I
connected.
wasn't remembering anything to say.
Okay. So, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble from the other side of the family what I'm about to say right now, but
Say it.
so they were inviting us to go on vacation. And to go, I think it was like to like Rocky Point out there, Mexico, El Mosillo, all these places, right? To go and just go on vacation, and they were like, dude, let's go. We all go. We just take blankets and sleeping bags, and we just sleep in the sand right there on the beach. We're just all together as a family during the day, whatever. We'll put a fire together. We just have a great time. Everyone just backs their car up and just sleeps on the beach, right? And so I at first, me and Dan are like, yeah, and the kids are little, and I'm like, dude, that sounds actually pretty cool. That sounds fun, and everything else. And then I was like, hey, babe, like, where do you shower? Where do you go to the bathroom? And she was like, is there like a restaurant, like, oh, how like you go to the beach here and there's restaurants? She was like, oh no. I was like, well, how do you shower? Will you swim? Okay, you get in the water. I get it.
I get it.
I get it.
For a day. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Where do you go to the bathroom?
No.
They said,
no.
well, we have buckets.
Oh, I thought you.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold
no,
on,
I know
hold
where
on.
that's going.
Hold on.
Yeah, literally, I know where it's going.
See, at Buckets, we just put a little cobija. We hang some cobijas around it and put you just take your bucket and you go to the restroom in there. And then I see Diana's face and she goes, ¿Y qué vamos a hacer con el bucket? She goes, what are we going to do with the bucket?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get full.
She goes, you just throw it in the water.
Ooh.
She goes, you just let the fish deal with it, right? And I looked at Diana. I said, we ain't going. And she was like, she goes, it goes in the ocean. I said, no, babe, the tide brings it back. It's going to go and it's going to bring it back.
Glory to God.
Just saying, because you're talking about feces in the lettuce.
Means other families do that over months and weeks and years. So is it really sand you're sleeping in?
Eek. Yep. Eek.
I'm just saying, beautiful areas. So needless to say, we've been continuously invited and we have never said yes to this date.
You're not right.
I said, Diana, I'll go. I'm renting a hotel. Oh, they're going to make fun of us as Americans.
That's right.
So what? I have
That's
a toilet.
right.
And I'm not getting in the water.
Sunset Freeze. He says, is it Mexico dumping sewer water in the ocean in Tijuana and San Diego area? I don't know. Maybe.
I believe they've been doing that for some years.
Like the Puerto Rican joke that people got upset about. Remember with what's his name?
Oh, with Tony Hanchman?
Killing Tony?
Yeah.
With,
Kill Tony?
Yeah, kill Tony.
Hanchman.
Yeah. Dude, I've been to Puerto Rico.
Uh-huh.
I seen where they put their
dump
garbage.
area.
The dump areas that are near the edges, and the water tide comes up and brings it in and takes it out.
Really?
And people were upset. It's like, dude, then you've never been there.
They don't have like we have city dumps?
They have cliffs.
Where was the Olympics at that they were having problems with? Was it Brazil? They were having problems with the sewer.
Oh, I don't remember.
And everything was flushing back in.
No.
And they had to, dude, the water was green, bro.
Oh.
Where they were swimming. The water was.
Oh, that's right.
The water was green, bro. Oh, yeah. Hey, man, I'm telling you, dude.
Stuff happens.
My first world country, bro. Like, I'll take it for exactly what it's worth, bro. Shoot.
I love America.
That's
I
right.
love America.
I don't even put the A in the front, bro. I just America. It says the impacted products were grown and processed in central Mexico and shipped to 27 states, including Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. Last week, Taco Bell announced it removed all impacted. It was nothing impacted. It all blew up. Impacted lettuce from its stores. Yesterday, this article, let me give you yesterday. This article was on the 20th, so a few days ago. Yesterday, FDA informed Taylor Fresh Foods that one of its iceberg lettuce products from Mexico tested positive for cyclospora. Today, we have informed the FDA made a mistake, and this was a false positive. To be clear, at this moment, FDA has not identified a single positive product for that cyclospora, the Taylor Fresh Food, whatever. Based on initial information provided by health officials in abundance of caution, we completed a voluntary recall of iceberg lettuce from central Mexico. Recalled product was limited to iceberg lettuce and processed in central Mexico. So according to them, FDA says it was a false positive, so now they're covered. Right?
So Taco Bell didn't have anything.
Yeah.
So Taco Bell is saying, no, this isn't chorro from our lettuce. This is chorro from our regular Taco Bell.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Yes. So us who know it
I'd
as
be like, no, it was something else.
for us that know it as an enzyme, a cleaner, like, oh man, I gotta get a what is that called? A detox?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
purga.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, dude. I have detox with Taco Bell.
I
before.
I
On purpose.
definitely have. I
On
definitely
purpose.
have. Yeah.
'Cause you're just like, oh man, I need to clean out and go get a
Go get a double layer burrito,
Yeah.
I
double decker.
yes, I have literally done that myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And hey, I get that with a mocha. That's a double whammy.
Dang.
Why? Because of the
bro.
milk?
Do you leave the restroom?
James says Taco Bell just needs to get lettuce from Selena's. It says exactly.
Yeah, dude. That way it's just strictly salmonella, bro.
What, like when you go to other countries, even if it's American restaurants, everything is brought in from the United States except the produce.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're in a third world country, your tomato is a third world country tomato. Your ice for your drinks is third world ice because
Here?
it's the water. No, in other
Third world.
countries.
Oh, yeah.
Third world.
Lettuce, onions, tomatoes,
Makes
pickles,
sense.
all of that is not shipped in from the United States. That's the agreement.
Well, Pastor Thomas said in Nigeria, he says, if you come to my country, I can't give you fruit or vegetable.
Yeah.
Because it's all in the water over there.
Exactly.
And you'll get sick. He says, you'll have a
But
horrible
he
time.
can.
He can.
Oh, okay, because
Because his body's
he,
built the
he
tolerance.
has all the bacteria already in there.
Yeah.
Mm.
He says, you'll get sick.
Yeah.
If you eat, whatever fruit, especially like a juicy fruit that has,
Mhm.
you'll get sick.
That's crazy.
Because
Makes sense.
it's all, what's the word? Water?
Oh, just fed into the fruit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fed into the fruit.
Irrigated.
Irrigated.
Yeah.
So they're irrigated with their
Irrigated.
local water,
Yeah. No, and that's just part of it.
So I got a friend that you guys know that he knows about this with the lettuce. And 2 days ago, and he might be watching right now, and I won't say his name, but it starts with an M. And he
To end with.
so he messages me, right? He on Sunday morning. He goes, "Hey man, I'm really sick. I accidentally ate salad last night. I forgot." It was explosive. I was like, "Oh man," but he was here at church, right? I'm like, "Oh cool. How you feel?" He goes, "Oh, I'm better." And then Monday morning, he goes, "I'm sick again. I ate a salad again last night." Dude, you ate a salad 2 days in a row and got sick both times. He was, "I forgot." I said, "Dude, at this point, you're trying to lose 25 pounds, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're doing that on purpose."
Yeah, you're on a cleanse. Yeah, you're on a cleanse. Hey, well, what does it say? Like, it's a bad decision. The first time around, it's a bad decision. The second time that it goes through, that's a choice. Like, dude, it's crazy.
Dude, I ain't feeling sorry for you now.
No, not that second time. That first time, bro. Oh, pobre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
The second time around,
Nah.
bro. It's
And
all
then it's
you.
funny because then he texts a list, right? A list of all the things that are infected with that virus. And I say, "You sure that's a list or your grocery list?" I have a feeling you're going to go get all that stuff.
hey, all jokes aside with it, man, lettuce is something bad already, okay? I'm not getting into all the study.
There's no nutrition in it.
You can go do your own study. It is what it is. You can take me for my word or not, but
I just like the crunch.
bags of lettuce, those quick bags of lettuce?
Yeah.
Don't eat those things. You are setting yourself up for failure and just horribleness on the inside, and your intestines is just all bad.
What do you think of spinach, though? Spinach leaves.
Well, the only way I eat spinach is by cooking it.
Oh.
I don't eat fresh salad like that anymore, bro. It needs to be heated up for me. I'm cooking my lettuce. So cabbage and spinach is what I eat because I cook those.
So you don't eat salads?
Not really, not anymore, bro.
Really? Huh.
Because of all it's just, like I said, I'm not going into everything because I know everybody will call me out, and that's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah.
It's just like lettuce is just bad.
Yeah. I'll eat salad, but I'm not one of those like, man, I need a salad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll eat it. It ain't that
But
big of a deal.
especially like iceberg lettuce, romaine lettuce, right?
Yeah.
Romanian lettuce, all that kind of stuff. Just like, and then especially
What do
the
you
bags.
mean? What do you mean by bad? Like
Bags.
No. But what I'm saying is, I'm just curious. I'm saying, are you saying the product of lettuce is bad, or
So-
the process of
Or
the
lettuce in itself.
The big part, the biggest areas that sell lettuce is Salinas, and there's a plant over in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Okay. These two places have been caught numerous of times. Like, again, you can do all the research I did.
Okay.
They've been caught numerous of times. So what they say is, so if you look on chicken, right, on packs of chicken, it gives you a temperature it should be cooked at.
Yes.
Do you know why they do that?
Yeah, salmonella.
Because that way they're letting you know you're cooking all of the bacteria that's on there. It's the same thing with lettuce. But the thing about it is, you don't see a temperature on there. And so,
You're saying lettuce has salmonella?
yes.
Okay.
Lettuce is very well known to have
So
salmonella.
what happens if you've ate lettuce all your life and you never got sick?
I
So-
mean, then you got a crazy strong immune system.
well, in the same way as somebody in Mexico or somebody in Africa, right?
Exactly. That's exactly why what you're saying about Pastor Thomas, I'm like, oh, it's because the bacteria is already in there and it's fighting it for
The
it.
reason I say that because we grew up in a ranch, so we grew up eating probably all kinds of pesticides and dirt.
And well water.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
So, you know.
Well, the reason why I'm asking is like, let's say Sonia and JD,
Yeah.
who grow their own food. Are you saying that lettuce in and of itself has salmonella?
No, I think he's saying those companies.
Or the conditions in which
the distributors.
Those distributors are the ones who have been caught.
So you don't have a problem with lettuce itself.
Well, I don't know who.
If you grew lettuce in your backyard.
If I grew it in my backyard, yes, I would be fine.
Okay,
with
that was my question.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I misunderstood you.
Yeah.
I apologize. Yeah.
That's why I was
bad.
asking. Like, are you saying lettuce is bad for you in and of itself,
No.
or the process of mass distribution?
In all reality, lettuce, if it's grown, like if you grew it in your backyard, all lettuce is just water.
It's leaves.
Yeah, it's leaves and
just
water.
crunch. It's just crunchy.
That's it. Just like cucumbers. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
So I mean, ultimately, though, I mean, what food is good? I
Yeah.
mean, ultimately, food's nasty, right?
No.
So, which leads me, since we're talking about this, were you done with lettuce?
No. I was just gonna say, 'cause what you just said, what food is good, and all these people from all these countries that came to America or to the United States, they all left hurting. There's like shorts and like,
oh really?
Yeah, and stuff like that. YouTube shorts
Because of our lettuce?
No, just because of American food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree with Angel R. 12-7. Lettuce wrapped, what is it? Lettuce wrapped burgers are not burgers.
That's right.
They're not burgers. Don't get it twisted. Not
Yeah.
burgers.
So,
I agree.
since we're talking about things you don't eat, I'm going to talk about something too. Is that a few weeks ago, I was watching a documentary on creamer. I love Cadillacs. If you don't know what Cadillac is, then go do some prison time and then you'll learn. But Cadillac is basically chocolate with coffee. Okay, that's the only way I drink my coffee. And I would use that French vanilla creamer.
Okay.
And then I watched a documentary that ruined me. It wrecked me.
Man, please give me that information.
Because here's the thing.
I drink my black. So
There is zero creamer in creamer. It is hydrogenated oil. Exactly.
Like rotten milk?
It is hydrogenated. There's nothing dairy in it. There's no dairy in creamer. There is no cream in creamer. And I'm just like, that just ruined me, right? So I drank a coffee the next day and it just messed me up. It tasted nasty.
Because you're...
So Sharon now makes me creamer at home.
Aww.
Yeah, she churns it and everything. No, she
She wear a bonnet?
She uses evaporated milk. She uses condensed milk. She uses natural vanilla and a canela, cinnamon stick.
Extract. And
You know, and she makes creamer. Now, it goes bad quicker. It only lasts for a few days because real food
it's supposed to go bad.
Real food spoils.
What's that called? What do they do though? Something with the P. I can't think of the word.
Preservatives.
Yeah, preservatives.
There's
There
no
you go.
preservatives in it.
Yeah, so it goes like that.
The fact that it goes bad, though, means it's good.
Yeah. 3 days.
Yeah, like
And-
milk is not homogenized naturally.
Yeah.
It's not processed
Yeah,
for
so
that.
I quit drinking that stuff. Guys, go, you don't believe me? Go to your fridge right now and look at your back of your creamer and tell me if it says any milk product at all. There's none. It's hydrogenated oil. That is crazy.
A manufactured fat created by adding hydrogen to liquid vegetable oil to make it solid at room temperature. It says this process creates artificial trans fat. Oh man, they put the word trans in there. That's bad.
Oh.
Which significantly raises your LDL cholesterol, lower your good cholesterol, and
Yes.
increase your risk of heart disease.
People are staying away from meat.
Man, I can't wait. I hope Mickey, I hope you're watching this, man, because again, I'm like, dude, why do you add? There's no point of you drinking coffee if you're adding creamer. Just drink the creamer. You don't like coffee, you like creamer.
So my thing is this, right? Because somebody said, well, not the condensed milk. It's sweet and this and that. I said, I'm not trying to say I'm not on a zero carbs diet.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is this: I'm not going to drink oil, man. There's nothing wrong with sugar if it's natural.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of course, I'm not just
Like doctors say, don't eat fruit because of the sugar.
No, that's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Because fruit has fiber in it, so it kind of counters it. When you make orange juice and you take the pulp out, and you're not. That's different. That's a whole different conversation, right? But man, so basically, I drink. I've drank one Loca Mocha, guys. You know me with Loca Mochas.
Oh yeah.
I've drank one in the last 17 days. Why? Because my wife makes me the creamer, and it is good, dude, and it fulfills me.
I'm sure.
It fulfills me.
I was looking up oil, and I asked Gemini. I put, what was cooking oil originally used for? Before, I know the answer, but before they cooked with it. And they said, before vegetable and plant oil became kitchen staples, humans spent thousands of years using it for lighting fuel, and industrial maintenance in the industrial age. Dude, that's what they used in engines.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Because I remember, so I had like lard, and then I had what was that other like the beef
Tallow,
stuff, and that's what we cook with. That or olive oil, like pure olive oil. And somebody was like, dude, you're not supposed to use lard. That's really bad. Dude, that's natural fat.
Yeah.
Like, dude, do you understand how bad processed oils are? Seed oil, vegetable oil is for you? It's crazy.
I'm sweating in here.
Let's see. Oh, somebody's clowning my arms. Did you like me better at 400 pounds?
I don't.
I'll tell you right now. I think
he's
my
clowning.
wife enjoys me better at this weight than 400 pounds just to have fat arms. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think
Coffee is fire.
he's clowning.
Huh?
I don't think he's clowning. I think he's.
Oh, I thought he was clowning me.
No, I think he's seriously asking you a question.
Talking about alpha generation.
I know. Oh, Cholo Trucker says, just like eating fish from restaurants, thinking that you're eating healthy, but a lot of those fish are raised in farm ponds filled with parasites. Exactly. That's why when you go get salmon, right, it's better to get wild caught than farm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Whatever it's called, farm whatever.
We're out. What is it? Outbet.
I bet.
He's like, what? I was giving you a compliment.
You can't compliment a guy by saying, hey, man, you got some skinny arms, eh? that ain't no compliment no matter where you're at. That is not a compliment.
But you know how some people give a compliment and it comes out wrong?
Yeah. All right.
It's like, man, bro, you look really good. Your legs are really skinny, bro, and your upper body's really big.
Man, I like that, Holmes. You just you skip leg day, huh? Oh man.
Our poetic was watching. One time we were in a pastor's meeting.
That's
and
funny.
just saying that he knows what I'm
Endless capability, it's a backhanded compliment.
One time we were in a pastor's meeting, and Daniel tells the lead pastor, he was like, Pastor, I just got to tell you, man, since I've been here for a year now, and your sermons have gotten a lot better. Like over the course of this year, like progressive, like you've been studying more, like you've been practicing, like, man, your sermons have really progressively gotten a lot better to when I first got here, right? He was trying to give him a compliment. And dude, I'm sitting behind him.
It's just getting worse.
He's laughing.
It's getting worse.
And I'm dying laughing in the meeting because I know what the pastor's thinking, how he's receiving it.
Yeah.
And all he meant it was an actual compliment. Like, dude, I really have been enjoying your sermons.
I know somebody who told a pastor, man, like the pastor asked what you think of the message to some friend of mine, and he said, man, it was actually good.
Oh.
And then I said, like, hey, bro, like, and then I left it alone. I just, like, I changed the subject immediately. We walked away. We went to go eat. And then I was like, bro, do you know what? I said, he asked you what you thought of the message. You told him it was actually good. He's like, yeah, man, it was great. This and that. I said, yeah, but you told him it was actually good. Yeah. He's like, okay. I said, bro, that means, like, usually they're not.
Yeah,
it's actually good.
It's a reverse. Yeah, it's a reverse.
Oh, that's a backhanded one, bro. Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
What's our other topics? Talk about we were gonna talk about Mamdani. What's the deal?
We're gonna talk. James Vago says next is gonna be David. You got some pretty hairy legs. I know. Oh man,
do you still have?
You got pretty legs, man.
What's that?
Wait, did I get it?
You got pretty legs, man.
Yeah.
You got pretty legs.
You got pretty legs, man. Oh man.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Those are kind of weird tendencies. You paying attention too much how a man looks. Sure, you got no rainbow flags around you, man.
It's like Deanna's asked me. She was like, "Oh, describing someone to me." And she's like, that brother so and so. He's got really nice eyes. I'm like, babe, I have no idea who you're talking about. That detail didn't get me any closer to know who you're talking about. Ain't no dude I'm looking in his eyes.
That's weird.
I don't know if he's got green eyes. I don't even know if he has eyeballs. I have no idea.
He sees? Can he see?
I don't even know if he has a face.
Oh, man. All right, Sunset Free.
Oh, man. So, Mom Donnie. So what's the deal with him and Iran? What's going on there?
So apparently he had a meeting set up with an ambassador from Iran. We're at war with Iran, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, not declared war, but and apparently he had
bombs being fired from our military.
Yeah.
Kind of means we're in war.
Well, because only Congress can
I
declare
know.
war. So basically he had a meeting set up with them, and then the government found out, federal government found out, and stopped it. And now Mamdani's playing dumb. He's like, oh, I didn't even know. That must have been set up. I didn't even know. And I'm just like, how do you not know that you had a meeting on schedule with this dude? And because you got caught, now you're backtracking. There's a word for that. It's called treason.
Yeah, either it's treason or you're that incompetent as a leader.
Yeah, I don't think he's incompetent. He knows exactly
But
what
you
he's
get
doing.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. He knows exactly what he's doing.
I agree with you.
Yeah. So
what are they? When did that happen?
It says that the meeting was supposed to be on July 7th. Oh no.
3 days after the 4th of July?
Yeah. They're supposed to be on July 7th. And according to this article, I can't find another article. The top official of Zohan, what's her name? Anna Maria Archila. Commissioner for International Affairs almost took a meeting with the Islamic Republic ambassador to the UN. Administration Office for International Affairs made plans to meet with Iran's ambassador and permanent representative of the United Nations. Anna Maria was scheduled to meet with Amir Saeed, Iran's permanent representative to the United Nations at 2 United Nations plazas alongside 2 other senior officials in the mayor office for International Affairs on July 7th at 11 a.m. According to the screenshot, the calendar invitation reviewed a city journal and confirmed connection, the internal, and that's basically what it is. I'm looking to see where the meeting, which was not informed ahead of time, met with Mondami's administration to clarify acceptable conduct. According to the State Department official, City Journal learned that the commissioner allegedly did not inform Mayor Mondami. She was reprimanded for the move and directed to cancel the meeting, according to the source familiar with the office. This meeting did not and will not take place. A spokesperson of the mayor's office for international affairs said in a statement the Iranian mission did not return multiple requests for the comment. So, and it goes on talking about how she did what she wasn't supposed to do. But according to this, they made sure to CYA, right, for Mondami. And she forgot to let him know. Is what this article is going with.
We've only been going at this with them for several months.
Yeah.
And as they've had this on the calendar for several months.
And it just happens to be from Iran.
3 days after the 250th anniversary of the United States of America, I could see how it could be forgotten.
Yeah.
I could see that.
James Vago, sugar started sprinkling in the chat.
Go up one.
Oh, that's Derek. He's clowning. Ozempic? No, not on Ozempic. I actually tried that a year and a half ago, and it sent me to the ER. So anytime I tell people ask me, like, hey, man, I'm thinking of doing that GLP-1. That's the shots people get to lose weight. I tell them, no, man. It literally paralyzes your small intestine. So when you're eating, the reason people lose weight from that is it paralyzes and slows down your digestion. Think about that. What happens to food in heat? It rots. And it's just in your gut even longer. So it literally paralyzes your intestines. So I tried not Ozempic, but what's the other one?
Something with an R?
I don't remember.
Rutel.
No, I forgot what it was, but they're all GLP-1s. They're all the same thing, where it's an injection once a day or once a week, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I tried it spring of 2025, and by a month and a half, 6 weeks later, I ended up in the ER. My liver was in so much pain So yeah. So no, I'm not on Ozempic.
Ribillus.
Hey, if that would have worked, man. I mean, whatever works, but it didn't work for me. I ended up sick.
So I would think so it slows it down. How does that cause you to lose weight?
Because you're not
Suppresses the appetite.
hungry.
Suppresses the appetite.
Suppresses your appetite. Yeah. So it literally, if you look at it and if you look it up, it literally paralyzes your small intestine. That's how it works.
That's
so
crazy.
what would have taken
Nicholas T,
4
man.
hours for that
You have a
burger to
great
go
one.
through now takes 8 to 12 hours. So you feel satiated longer. So you lose weight because you're not hungry. But over time, a lot of people, that paralysis gets worse because every month they raise the dosage. They start you with like 0.05 and you inject yourself. And then it's
Because your body gets used.
then it's 1, then
Yeah,
1.5,
tolerant.
then 2, then 2.5, then 3.
That's
And
crazy,
it
man.
paralyzes your that is not safe. So it's
That's
dangerous.
nuts.
So yeah, man. Anyways,
That's crazy.
yeah. Wegovy, that's the one I was doing.
Oh,
Wegovy. But like I said, 6 weeks, I was in the ER already. And doctor says, nope, that's it. You're done. You got to figure out another way, dude, because that's going to kill you.
Wow.
So
And that's the one that they were trying to pass. Like,
they
For
have
state-
passed.
they have passed.
oh, is it like?
Oh, it's all over the place.
Yeah. So those pills, Ozempic, Wegovy, they're meant for diabetics. But they noticed that people started losing weight on it. So then Hollywood, all these movie stars started taking it and losing weight, and it just took off now. But all I got to say is this: if you are on it and if your liver is not acting up like mine did, just be careful because it is paralyzing your intestines.
That's crazy.
It's another Botox thing. It's another vanity thing. You know what I'm
It's an
saying?
easy route.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you're diabetic,
Oh, no. Don't
Yeah,
get me
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think if you have heart problems and your weight is causing your heart to do what
Yeah.
it's doing and irregular heartbeat and everything like that, and you need to lose some weight and you get on that and you lose the weight, cool. What happens is just like everything else, you know what I'm saying? You like what's happening and then you get addicted.
yeah. But if you're 120 pounds and you want to be 100,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
It's
oh,
like-
I feel you, bro.
Well, and I like the way you describe. I don't know anything about it,
Yeah.
but I take it it's only supposed to be used for a period of time.
Yeah,
Here's
in
the thing: you
commercial.
can never get off it because the moment you do, you will gain your weight right back.
You want to know why that's like that though? It's because you didn't teach yourself anything. You know
Yeah,
how just like
exactly.
the mindset, bro. You took a cheater route, bro. You know what I mean? It's like me going and nope, I'm not gonna use that example. It's just you're taking a cheating route.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so you didn't teach yourself. Everything is diet, and it's like I don't have a metabolism that runs the way it should. But-
Here's why people gain their weight fast, though. Hey, I'm just a regular guy. We're just guys talking.
You're just a messenger.
Nobody's here is a professional, but I do know this is that losing weight is not the same as losing fat. So a lot of times when you're losing weight, you're losing your muscle mass. And here's the thing: do you know what burns your energy? Muscle.
Mhm.
So when you start taking GLP-1 and you start losing weight, including muscle, the moment you quit taking it, so basically it's like this. It's like a semi-truck has a huge engine, so it's going to use large amounts of gas, right? So all of a sudden, your engine becomes a little 4-cylinder. So now when you start eating normal and you're off Ozempic, right? Now you don't have the engine that's going to burn it. So you're just going to get fat because now you have no muscle left to burn that fat. So now you end up in a worse state than what you started in.
Yeah. Sounds like the medical industry.
So
It's just like Marcelo said, Pharma's plan.
look at Big Pharma's pan. Chola Trucker says just eat less and walk, everybody.
Mhm.
Hey,
Imagine that.
No, cycle.
Okay, that too.
Go cycling, go swimming, walking, whatever.
Point is get your heart moving.
Yeah.
Get your heart moving.
Blood flow, man, and eat less.
Yeah.
That's not the
Or
American
you could
way.
eat lettuce and lose 25 pounds instantly.
You could just do that on a day-to-day at Taco Bell, man. Shoot. Hey, man, you know, it's funny because those things help out too, man.
A cup of noodles.
Yeah, those will cleanse you out too, man.
But talking about pharma, we wanted to talk about a senator. And if the senator was Ashley Webb.
Yeah, that dude's crazy.
And he needs some pharma for some medical conditions.
So what is this? He's trying to be a senator for his state?
Yeah. a transgender senator that went on a debate.
Yeah.
And he stated when they asked him, how is it that you are qualified to be a senator? Do you have what Ashley said?
No. Let me find it. Go ahead though. When I find it, I'll read.
Yeah.
it.
So they asked him, why do you think you're equipped?
Fernando, what's up?
Or what
makes you suitable to be a senator?
Yeah.
And what did he answer?
He said he sings. And what was the other one? He writes books or reads books?
Writes books, and I sing. And I ran for senator, but I've lost every time. That makes me eligible to be a senator.
Oh, it's only on YouTube.
And then they asked him if he'd be an angry senator. He said yes.
All I want is just to use the bathroom.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get us. Who's gonna assault that thing? Come on, man. Fernando says Cholo not gonna be saying any less when y'all come for some barbecue. Got some Texas barbecue. Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Lindsey Graham. Who's Lindsey Graham? I heard Senator. I thought Angel was gonna come up with Lindsey Graham.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh. Angel R12 superset weightlifting, short rest times, 3 days on, 1 day off. That's the best cardio. To me, it's the best cardio. Yeah, I actually I cycle 4 days a week, weight train 2 days a week, and then I rest 1 day.
Yeah. No, dude. That's just what is Ashley's real name?
Dang it.
All I could find was a YouTube clip. They're not letting us have.
Nah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
Because they know we'd be
I found
clowning.
the YouTube clip. I found a Fox, but it's the news.
No articles are covering it, dude.
No, it's all video.
Ain't that crazy? That the media is just silent.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm looking. Give me a minute.
Oh, that's YouTube. Whoop.
You're probably not going to find anything.
Social media erupted Thursday night during a Senate debate in Maine to determine who will replace former Democratic nominee, whatever. One of the candidates highlighted being a songwriter as a qualification to be in Senate. I ran for office several times, didn't win, but I did run, and then I'm a songwriter, and then I write my own books. Senate candidate Ashley Webb said on the debate stage, answering the question, what qualifications do you have to serve in the U.S. Senate? Webb, who is transgender, continued, I suppose my transparency. I wouldn't lie to people. I wouldn't lie to people. You're lying to yourself.
You got pretty
I
legs,
wouldn't
man.
deceive the people. Like we're being deceived right now. Like we get lied to, smoke and mirrors, like what's going on with ICE. Webb's moments went viral on social media with many conservatives mocking Webb's list of qualifications. You cannot and will not convince me that this is real. Author political. Webb is one of the 8 candidates on the debate. This person said, I'm a songwriter. That's a qualification. I write my own books. My transparency, I wouldn't lie to people. I wouldn't deceive people like we're being deceived right now. And like we're the smoke and mirrors, like what's going on with ICE.
That's just crazy, man.
Right.
Just look at a picture of this person, and that tells you everything.
Oh, that's the guy James said he just passed away. That's that one guy that died. I didn't know who that was. I'm shocked y'all don't know him. That was Trump's right-hand man. He even had a bigger Southern accent than Kennedy. Kennedy's funny. That old school sounding preacher. That dude cracks me up.
Heck yeah. The one who said about AOC is the reason why they put directions on the back of a shampoo bottle.
Yeah.
That guy? Ah, that guy's classic with it, man.
So, yeah, I remember hearing about this guy that passed away, but I never heard of him before. I do know that he was Republican, but I didn't know nothing about him.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
Guys,
really
I'm not a political guy. I voted who I voted for, and then that's it. You know what I mean? If anything, these American flags are not here because I'm a Trumpster. These American flags are here because I believe in America. You know, but I don't know everybody in anything.
Are you gonna be surprised if this dude wins?
If I'm gonna be surprised, no.
What about you, David?
Oh, this person?
Yes.
Would I be surprised?
If this guy won,
What state is it?
Maine.
I don't know nothing about Maine.
Is Maine a state?
Come on, Maine. Hey, where's Adam?
Oh yeah, huh? Adam, you okay?
Or did you eat Taco Bell?
Adam, are you okay? Are you okay, Adam?
He probably ate Taco Bell.
You got into that song, didn't you?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It took me over.
He's really feeling that. Okay.
Well, you know, I don't know if you guys have also heard about what's going on with In-N-Out Burger and the fight that they're having.
In-N-Out Burger had a fight?
Mm-hmm.
With who?
They've been trying to social pressure to have In-N-Out, the owners, remove the scriptures off of all of their food.
Oh yeah,
because it's offensive.
That's been many a years though.
Yeah.
That's they're bringing it back again.
How are you going to tell people that doesn't make no sense?
Well, I mean, it'd be okay if they had Sharia law on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a reason there's lines at every In-N-Out.
Absolutely, I agree with that. I agree with you, dude. Did you see? I'm telling you, dude.
If the people complain about that, whatever it is they want, let's say they're atheist or Islam, whatever, why don't they start a burger chain?
Yeah.
And put some whatever they want on it and see how it does.
And we won't go.
Because I mean, this is capitalism.
Yeah.
So if people line up for your burgers, they line up for your burgers. If they don't, they don't. I mean, it is what it is, right?
Because I know the CEO has been very vocal recently again and said we're not moving it.
Yeah.
We're not moving our scriptures. We're not taking it off, you know. On the sodas, it refers John 3:16. On the burger wrappers, Nahum 1:7. On the milkshakes, Proverbs 3:5. You know, on some of the other items, Proverbs 24:16, and Luke 6:35. And they asked her, they said, "Why are you so staunch about it?" She said, "My uncle started that."
Yeah.
Her uncle became a Christian shortly before he passed away.
Yeah. It goes deeper than that. If you ever read Fast Food Nation, it's a really thick book, but it's good.
What did you say? They're asking her why? What?
As far as to remove social media pressure.
Like, why are you so wanting to keep it? That's what they asked her.
I don't know exactly. They're asking.
How come she gave the answer about her uncle?
Was the owner, right?
Yes, he was. Yeah, the owner. She was because she was on a podcast. And so the podcast asked, "What does it mean to you?" And so she was telling the story of how it became a thing in In-N-Out, that it was from her uncle.
Yeah, our poetics is, dude, it's privately owned. They can't do anything.
Yeah. No, it's just social media pressure trying to put pressure on her because that's what they do.
Yeah.
You know, during
I'm gonna do this until you move.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is.
Until you move.
And it was like when the pandemic, and one of the things that Newsom said when they said, "Are you going to use police to shut down places or go into homes?" And he said, "If we have to, maybe." Right? Maybe. But this next statement he made really was more concerned to me. He said, "I would rather use social pressure in the communities to weed those people out." Dude, that's so destructive. And that's just riots and fighting everything just to breed that environment.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to create a social environment against In-N-Out.
Yeah.
And she's being very vocal and just saying, even as of recently, we're not doing that.
Yeah. Endless capabilities. Bam, look at that. The praying cats.
Right, proselyte over you.
You asked what was that dude's name? His real name is James Charles Webb.
James Charles.
Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, why? Just don't eat there. Just don't eat there.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Exactly.
What were we talking about before we went on camera about what restaurant?
Taco Bell?
Arby's.
Oh,
yeah, Arby's.
yeah.
Right, I would say, dude, I got that box for $7. It was pretty bomb.
Damn, that makes me want to drive over there right now.
Right.
$7.
But it was good. And then what did you say? You went to go get the burnt ends and they didn't have it anymore.
Yeah,
What
no,
did you say?
I had it. They gave it to me.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
like, man, I said, I'm going to start coming again. She was actually, it's our last day. She was, this is a seasonal thing. I was like, oh, I'll see you next year then.
Yeah.
I didn't cry about it.
No.
I didn't protest about it. I just said, boom, I'll see you next year when you bring them back. You know what I mean? Like,
Literally, I'll see you next year.
yeah. Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's just don't eat there, man. Like, I think they would lose. I mean, I remember COVID, man, or the pandemic. It was just bonkers to see In-N-Out. It's lying, and how long it took you to get food.
dude, my wife don't like Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me how many times she's protested in front of a Chinese food. She don't. She just don't eat there.
No,
Yeah.
that's not an American way.
That's wild.
That
Right?
is. That's
Just-
where is the socialism
what's
in
it called?
that? Where's the socialism in
that
that?
Italian comedian, Maniscalco.
Oh, yeah, Maniscalco.
Yeah, he's like, if you don't like something, then don't eat there.
Yeah.
Don't complain. Don't do this. Don't do that.
Don't go on Yelp.
Yeah. He said, don't go on Yelp. Just, you know what? I won't eat there again. Keep it moving. Sheesh.
I've never, no, once I did.
What, Yelp it?
I did.
Okay, but it must have been. Are you
Yes.
talking about something bad or something good? Because I've
Bad.
definitely Yelped
Bad.
good. Okay, so bad. Yeah, dude. And it was strictly the waiter
Yeah.
for me, not even the food.
It wasn't the restaurant. I never said anything about the restaurant. I never
Nah.
said anything about the food.
I
But
put his name on there and everything.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I put his Facebook page to follow. Yeah, it was bad.
But it was to a person.
yeah,
It was to a person. It had nothing to do with that restaurant, that place, or anything. I love KFC.
To be fair, James Vago, she hardly trusts any restaurant. She's like a chef herself. So there's a lot of places she just doesn't trust them. She's from SoCal. I don't know what restaurants are like down there, but she is traumatized. And she's like, yeah, I ain't eating these places because they're kitchens. You
it
know?
must be because of where she's from.
Yeah.
Because I know where she's from, and let me tell you, bro, there's some bomb Chinese restaurants down there.
It's not the food. It's the conditions of the kitchen.
I totally okay. So
That's her issue.
yeah, big,
Not
huge,
the food.
Big
Yeah.
huge. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna voice my opinion
Yeah.
about their kitchen,
Yeah,
but I agree with her there.
And
then.
there's some Chinese restaurants that are bomb. I don't want to know where they get their stuff from.
Absolutely not. And you know what though? I go and I eat there because of Fear Factor, and Fear Factor taught me like a lot of those bugs are like very
It's protein. It's protein, bro.
So I'm like, yeah, you know what? And you're frying it, so you're killing the bacteria, the salmonella, and you're giving me extra protein. I ain't mad at you, man. For a cheap price of $13 for 4 people.
And you know what? When I eat, I got faith, brother. It just,
I got faith.
It just exercises
we bless our
faith.
food,
It
Lord.
The Gospel of Mark,
Yeah.
chapter 16.
I spray over my food and I say, Lord, you know what? If you could change water to wine, you can make this healthy and nourishable,
Lord, make this rat into chicken, Lord.
Or just don't let me find out.
Oh,
Did I hear it
man.
meow meow?
Oh man.
All right.
It's good stuff, man. I stayed away from Chinese food for a long time for that simple reason.
Yeah.
I used to be a painter many years ago, and
I'll eat Chinese food.
I caught a job,
Yeah,
and they wanted their kitchen painted, and you have to do certain things to get grease off the wall. And long story, I'm not getting into it, but man, they were cooking while we were painting,
Wow.
and while we were doing all the chemical to take the grease off, and they were cooking and serving people, and I was like, I'm not gonna mention the restaurant. That just be dirty business, but it's just like I was watching all the bugs just, and then
What? You're watching what?
bugs fall off like the conduit that go along the wall, all the
Yeah?
roaches and ants and all kinds of
Falling
spiders.
into what?
The walk.
No.
Yeah. So then,
Dude,
because
you have to say where that's at,
Yeah,
dude.
you got to tell us now.
hey, dude, and so and then
Just spell it.
I can't. It's in their letters. Let's go to the Chinese food. That was the name of the spot. Hey, bro. And the crazy thing is because we were painting, you know, they were paying us and everything like that, but then they would want to give us free lunch.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm going to McDonald's. I'm cool. Oh, this is good. Yeah, dude.
Endless Capability says, do you guys trust those side street tacos on the side of the road? All I'm going to say is what my dad says.
Okay.
My dad says, where do they wash their hands?
Yeah.
Because I don't see no sink. And I know people got to use the restroom. Where's the sink?
Well, if it depends. If they're near an ocean.
So,
I stay away from them for a whole different
I
reason.
don't know, man.
You know, the only side streets food that I do pick up is the fruit cups.
Guys, I'm not picky with food, honestly. I'm a goat, man. I grew up in a ranch, so whatever. You know what I mean? But, hey, if that don't make the wife happy, it don't make the wife happy.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Know what I mean?
Know what I'm saying?
Know what I mean? Get the out of here.
So, but back to the scripture with the in and out.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm not going to say that just because you put a scripture on your food, your restaurant's going to blow up. But In-N-Out has, and I don't care where I go, there's lines upon lines upon lines. And yeah, In-N-Out's good, but my gosh, that good? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then there's a pizza place here nearby on the outskirts. It is packed.
Every box.
Every box has a scripture on it. It is
Where?
packed.
Where?
Toward in the direction where I live. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It is packed. Now, is the food good? Yeah. You know, but, you know, so I don't know. I'm not going to say that you put a stamp of scripture and it's going to,
Nah.
but I'm just saying there's something to that.
Let me ask you a question. When you guys, so you know the pizza spot that he's talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you go there, is it great customer service?
Yeah.
Yeah? So believe it or not, man, I worked at In-N-Out, and what they do is they brainwash you with customer service.
How so?
They push it very heavily. You know,
when
everything.
you work there.
Yeah.
Our two nieces, one
And so
worked
everything,
there, now another one works there.
everything is all about the customer. On the check, and the time many years ago, I was 19 years old, and so shoot, man, dang, bro, like 30 years ago. Okay, I thought it was 40. I was doing the math wrong. My bad. So, anyways,
You scared yourself?
I did. I was like, oh my gosh. So, anyways,
You Taco Bell'd on yourself?
I like that. I like that. On the paycheck, it says thank the customer for this paycheck.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And everything, it's drilled in your head. Customer service. If they're starting to get on you, then what happens is immediately, like you can all hear, you see their kitchens, you've been in there.
Yeah.
You see how they move, right? Immediately when somebody's just hot-headed and getting at one of the employees, David would just come over and say, hello, sir, how are you doing today? What is going on here? Let me help you. And then you just fade into the black. So that way, because in the person's mind, they've learned that in a person's mind, you're not mad. That customer's not mad at you. He's mad at Angel for whatever reason. But just you coming in and saying, what can we do for you? You know what? We're going to give you a free
Conflict
burger.
management, yeah.
Yep. And immediately everything just comes down. Everything is about the customer. And us as humans these people have studied the mind, just like social media people and all that stuff, and they know customer service.
Smart.
Another thing is, too, that really helps people to get there. Hey, this is a Ripley's, bro. This is a Ripley's. Is all their white. All their white that they wear. That's another mind little thing that they do on you, because you know what? Look at their uniforms. Almost everybody you see, when you see a chef when he's doing the burgers and stuff like that. And by the way, dude, let's talk about their pay rate. The In-N-Out chefs make phenomenal money. They're high six-figure earners. Anyways, when a chef's shirt gets dirty, they go into the locker room and get a new one because they have to look crispy and clean.
Yeah. No, that helps because when you can see the kitchen on the drive-through, you're watching them make your potatoes. You're watching them, and it looks immaculate.
It does.
And then they're in white. So you're right. I mean, that all has to play into it.
And colors psychologally do things to the human
You said
brain.
doo-doo.
I said doo-doo. But
Yeah, they do.
but they do. They do.
Yeah.
Look at Rod Poetic says, dude, In-N-Out, good service, fresh food, clean environment, and great price point. Goes to show if it's run well, people will come. He goes, that's from a Texan. He's originally from Texas?
Yeah.
Oh, so him moving there is just him moving back home.
Yeah.
I always thought he was from here.
No,
And then he
came from
moved
Bible
there.
college.
So we ate In-N-Out today, as a matter of fact. And so Mickey was like, Mickey doesn't eat meat.
Yeah.
She doesn't eat any type of
Poor lady.
pork or any beef,
Pobrecita.
right?
Hold
So
on,
the-
hold on. Let's have a moment of silence.
Yeah. Poor Mickey.
Okay, go on.
So the thing about it is, but we went to go have In-N-Out today.
Yeah.
So then she was like, man, that burger was on point. And I said, that's what I told her. I said, that's the greatest thing about In-N-Out. I said, you can go away from In-N-Out in 10 years or for 10 years,
Yeah.
and you can remember what In-N-Out once tasted like, right?
Yeah.
And in these 10 years, you go by for whatever reason, you come by, you're like, I'm going to have an In-N-Out burger. And it tastes everything of what you remember.
You know, In-N-Out is the only meat and burger that I could eat late night and go to sleep and not get sick.
She was like, oh, I know you had it yesterday, so I wasn't sure. I said, I can have that every day.
Do you ever ask for the spread?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, man.
And I don't eat late.
So I say, this is what I say. The only thing that In-N-Out is missing is bacon.
Oh.
Yes.
That's it.
Man.
That's
Let's
it.
have another moment of silence.
So James, our poetic lived here for many years, so I'm sure that's where he's first had In-N-Out. Unless they have In-N-Out now where he's at, but I don't know.
I don't know if they do it. I don't
Well, I know
remember.
they put one in Idaho over where my brother lives at.
Yeah.
Imagine a Whataburger in Modesto. I don't want to imagine a Whataburger in
Yeah,
Texas.
cool.
I mean, in
No.
Modesto.
It was good, but it's not In-N-Out.
Nah,
It's a whole different.
I'm not
Yeah.
feeling it.
Yeah.
I don't want to disrespect my Texas peoples, but
Oh, no.
No.
I'm not going to do that, Texans.
yeah.
It was good, but I think In-N-Out got you beat.
Yeah.
I could be biased, though. I mean, I'm from down there where it originated, so that already is a biased opinion.
Y'all making me crave a 4x4 with animal style fries. Man, I know what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight.
I did a 4-stack from Wendy's one time. Dude.
A 4-stack from
Dang.
Wendy's.
I-
Were you high?
No, I wasn't.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm
Dude, it
only
made me
playing. I'm
sick.
just kidding.
Hey, I'm playing. No, it made me sick, dude. But it was so good. This was like
In case
18, 20 years ago.
You know what's good is Fat Burger.
Fat Burger is
That's
blast.
been forever.
It's by your house.
Somebody
I know I
said
haven't
about
stopped there yet.
animal style fries. Let me tell you something, man. In-N-Out by far has some of the best shakes ever.
Dude, are you a prophet?
Yes.
Because you called out food on our at some point.
What
happened?
I said, well, there's food in movies that we can always lean
And
on.
then he called it out.
Hey, let me tell you, In-N-Out
Prophet
fries
Dyno.
are not the best. Okay, they're good to me. I like them. Again, biased opinion. But man, get a shake. I don't care what flavor. The strawberry, vanilla, and that's another thing. They make it very simple: strawberry, vanilla, or chocolate, right? And dip your fries in that shake. It's way better than Wendy's. It's way
I think
better.
I
than
have
that.
tried that before.
That is gas. There's so much.
Okay, hold on. Okay. What restaurant?
In-N-Out
In-N-Out. So you're saying dip the In-N-Out
fries
fries
in the shake.
in your shake.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting me one on the way home. That is fire. Fire. And if you don't know, look up the.
I'm willing to try it. I
think I've tried it. I don't know why.
in my head, I just can't comprehend.
Why do I
it.
think I've tried it?
Look up the secret menu.
What happened?
Uh,
Who?
No, I'm saying in
I thought you I
In-N-Out.
thought you giving them the
No.
Southern California secrets over there.
No, in In-N-Out, look up their secret menu. You can Google it. Secret menu.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't know.
I've
I
heard
didn't
of
know
that.
how to order In-N-Out till Sharon and Abraham started ordering.
Really?
Yeah, because they came with that secret menu stuff over
Oh
here.
yeah.
Like I didn't know about spread. I didn't know about none of that
Yeah,
stuff. And I'm
Animal
just like,
style.
yeah. Well, I think I knew about that, but Abraham was like, "Oh, I want it like this and this and this." What?
Mhm. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So
You
they-
can get it. You
that's
can get
what
the
they
That's a
buns.
secret that SoCal people have.
You can get instead of the buns, it's just whole grilled onions. So the bun, so it's the full double with whole grilled onions
Really?
instead of the.
You're
It's
giving the
called the
secrets
Dutch.
away. They're
It's
gonna
called
go
the
after
Dutch.
you.
It's called the Dutchman, I believe it is.
They're gonna go after you.
Oh,
That I try. I love grilled onions.
Oh, the whole grilled onions. Ooh, that whole place, bro. Go to In-N-Out.
So you could have a different burger every day, is what you're saying.
I know. They give grilled cheeses,
Yeah.
and
No
people
way.
don't know that.
Mm-hmm. That's what Mickey usually has, but today
Yeah,
she had a burger.
In-N-Out has grilled cheese. You didn't know that? See the stuff I learned.
Mhm.
No, I never knew. The only burger going back to like a lettuce wrap burger that I did have
The protein burger.
was at In-N-Out.
Yeah.
That was the only one.
I ain't doing that, man. It's like you said.
I had to
agree.
try it one time.
I agree with you.
It was good,
It's not a burger.
Did we run out of our topics? 'Cause we
No,
got 6 minutes left.
We had 3 more, but we started talking about food.
Oh.
What's your? Let's just finish off on some movies. What? So you're trying to watch? I didn't. Somebody. I think Sunset's Free had said that he went to go see it on Friday. So it's
what?
already out.
What?
That Rocky.
No, it ain't out yet. Not till November.
Oh, so why did he say that?
He's tripping. Hey, are you? So there's a movie, guys. If you haven't seen the trailer, you got to watch it. Only if you're a man's man. If you are a man's man. No, if you are an alpha male, you are gonna have the little hairs in your arm just. Oh man! It's called I Play Rocky. It's a movie about Sylvester Stallone writing the movie Rocky, and that movie trailer is amazing. So because of that, me and Sharon got on this kick. We started watching Rocky on Netflix. All the Rockies are on there, and all the Creeds are on there.
Yeah, they just released them.
Yeah, so we have already, in the last 3 days, we saw Rocky 2, Rocky 3. We just finished Rocky 4 today.
Oh, that's the best one, in my opinion.
Man. And
that's
so
the one I seen in the theater.
we're
as a
about to
kid.
watch Rocky 5. Sylvester Stallone, he hates Rocky 5.
Really? That's
Yeah,
his
he
worst
don't
one?
like it. That's why he goes, I did Balboa, which is part
He didn't like
6.
the way it ended.
He didn't like the Tommy. He said it got way too personal. It was, he said he stuff he was going through with his real son in real life and all that kind of leaked into his movie, he said.
As he was writing.
Yeah. It was more personal, he says, and it didn't gravitate with the people, and he didn't like Rocky. It's decent. I mean,
Who said
there's
this?
Sylvester
Oh,
Stallone.
Sly?
There's
I can understand that.
but there is some really, really good father-son clips.
Yeah, there is.
In the writing of it that are very, very emotional.
Yeah.
Now that you, I never heard that.
Yeah.
But that makes sense.
I just heard it today because there's a documentary just like the Arnold one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, of Sly?
Yeah, it is
Really?
good.
On
what?
Netflix?
On Netflix.
No way.
Oh, yeah, and you got to tell me about that creamer one because I want to make sure Mickey watches
I
it.
gotta find it.
Yeah. Is it on Netflix?
No. It's just like a 30-minute video, 20-minute on YouTube.
Oh, dale.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen the one on Arnold.
that one is good.
What? Oh,
I haven't seen it yet,
That's
dude.
a must, bro.
Yeah, so we're watching that.
The
So
Governator.
we have Rocky 5, and then Balboa, and then Creed 1, 2, and 3, and then we're done. And then we're ready for November. Well, no, you don't have to watch them all, but we're just kind of making it a fun thing.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're a human being.
Yeah, he says, Angel says they casted that dude who plays Rocky perfectly. I agree, man. I agree. Waiting for the Jose Chicano, waiting for the Resurrection by Mel Gibson next year, sequel to The Passion. That is going to be huge.
Yeah.
That is going to be the movie people are talking about when Resurrection Day, Easter comes.
But that's the part that Christians have got it right now since the pandemic.
Have
is
what?
we started supporting things.
Yeah, exactly.
We went into the theaters. Christians started supporting Christian movies.
Scott Youngkite, my favorite Rocky is Rocky, the original.
Yeah.
I like them all, though. I like them all, but my favorite is the original.
Yeah.
I have to go with
4?
Yeah, I'd have to go with 4. There is no tomorrow.
If he dies, he dies.
There is no tomorrow.
But 4 is probably my second, close second to first, to the original.
I'm 4 as my first because I seen it. Ruben and Marianne took me to see it as a kid live.
Yeah, and
the
I think
theater.
it's very nostalgic for me because I saw it in the theater.
Yeah.
That was my first Rocky I saw in the theater.
Me too.
Was Rocky 4.
Me too.
But in watching all of them recently, back to back, one is awesome.
It's like Star Wars. My favorite Star Wars in any movie of all of them is Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Because I went to go watch it with you and Jaime and Renee and Noel and all
that
our
part
cousins.
4?
Well,
3.
6. Yeah, 3.
Which is now part 6.
Yeah.
Because then they made the 3 prequels.
What was? Oh, it was just called Star Wars.
Jose Chicano,
That's-
Rocky 3 with Clubber Lang. I didn't even
With Mr. T?
remember Hulk Hogan was in it.
Oh yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was tight.
I watched them all just maybe 2 years ago.
And Rocky
Yeah.
was like this.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Sly, bro.
Those are
That's
fun movies to watch. They're really fun.
You know what, bro? Sly came up in the greatest time ever, and it was
Movie
the
era.
action era. It
You
was
know
all
what's crazy is
because
you,
I as this isn't a shot. I'm just being honest. Sly is possibly one of the worst actors I've ever seen in my lifetime. But his movies are phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh,
You know what I'm saying? It's just like compared, like look at it. Like he's no DiCaprio whatsoever.
No, but look at Arnold too. He
Yeah.
can barely talk.
Exactly, dude.
But the movies are amazing.
I mean, Commando, True Lies. I mean,
Cobra.
Dude, yeah, numerous of things, dude. Have they
Angel
done?
Heart Rocky IV training montage is proven to boost testosterone.
Yeah,
No, yeah.
I'm excited to see that movie.
I don't know what it is about Rocky
love
movies.
Sly.
You're at the edge of your seat. You know he's gonna win, but you're still on the edge of your seat.
I mean, you know what's really crazy is because it's because the way they did part one.
Yeah.
It's the way they did Rocky because he lost. Of course, you're like, oh, okay, he's gonna win and this and that. Nope, he loses.
I don't feel the same way about Creed movies. I'm not saying they're bad.
I like Creed movies.
I like them.
Yeah.
I don't feel the same way though.
What do you mean by that?
Like when I'm watching Rocky, maybe it's just nostalgic for me. Maybe that's possible. Maybe it's just nostalgic for me because when I'm watching Rocky, I'm like, it's a different place.
Mhm.
A different
I like
mental place.
Creeds.
I am a tiger.
If Sylvester Stallone wasn't in them, I'd probably feel different. But I like
Yeah.
it because I know it has Sylvester's stamp on it.
But that's
So
yeah, I do like Creed. But I will say, out of a boxing
how
movie,
poetic there is only 3 Star Wars. Dang, you're hardcore.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is not true.
And like now there's like 1,000 of them. But as far as a boxing movie, apart from Rocky, for me, that I will watch continuously is Cinderella Man. I love Cinderella Man.
That is a good movie.
Russell Crowe. I like it. I like that scene. Why are you fighting? Milk.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good. You ever seen Southpaw?
Yeah.
I like fighter movies though.
Yeah.
As a whole, just fighter movies.
Yeah.
You know, they're really fun to watch.
Do you think Gladiator is a fighter movie?
No, I mean boxing movies.
Oh.
No, but I love Gladiator.
Oh yeah. The
course.
original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original. The second one.
Hey,
was terrible.
hey.
Only real men like that. Same thing with 300.
Oh, bro. 300 is phenomenal.
Dude, every time I see 300, I want to get in a fight somewhere.
Yeah,
with about 1,000 people.
I want to
I
like.
just want to kick someone in a well, dude.
Yeah.
Even
I
if
want to.
the-
Yeah, I want to
even if
look
the-
at Sharon and her go like this, and then kick somebody down a well.
Even if they fall onto a cochon, I'm okay with that. But just kick them in the chest down to a well.
I want to like go snitch on the people I'm walking with and let the enemy know where they're at and then stand at the cliff and watch them lose and be like, yep, I'm the winner. Phenomenal movie.
I know. He's not in Creed 3.
Somebody said Denzel is so dope. Everybody else had a Roman accent in Gladiator, and Denzel spoke in Denzel. That's how dope Denzel is, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
man.
it's great, dude. See,
Look, Cholo Troy's getting excited because we're talking about movies.
Yeah. You know he wants to like. Stallone is not in Creed 3, yeah. And I heard there was a fallout with that. That's how come he's not.
Yeah.
But,
you know what movie? In watching Rockies back to back, I want to see a movie on Mickey.
Yeah, that's
On
I'm telling
Mick.
you.
Ooh, Mick.
Rocky's trainer, because he's always talking about how it was in the old days and that he got in a fight with somebody that had nails and left pockmarks on his face. I want to see that movie. Why hasn't Sylvester Stallone made a movie on his trainer?
Yeah, Cholo. How come they
Why,
haven't?
Cholo? Why is
haven't
that?
they made that movie, bro?
Tell me why.
I want to see.
Tell me
where,
why.
Where he learned the statement. What was it? Eating thunder and crap lightning.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know where did that come from? Tell his story.
You know what I
Tell
noticed?
his story.
Another thing, too, is watching all the movies, they always call people a bum. You're a bum. Oh, man, he's nothing but a bum. They use bum. I've never heard the word bum in a movie so many times until I watch all the Rockies. He's a bum.
That's what got us started on talking about this, Cholo, is that movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
I play Rocky.
When we saw that trailer, Cholo, amazing.
Yeah.
I really hope that movie is as good as the trailer.
I always have very big doubts on movies that are promoted.
You don't watch trailers.
No, that are promoted so far in advance. Like it should be a month in advance. And let's go. You know what I mean? Because they hype it all up and then it disappoints.
Well, not every movie.
No, of course, not every movie. Just like The Resurrection, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't see that disappointing because that's Mel Gibson again.
Yeah, no.
So-
Well, I know the story too. We know how it ends.
Yeah.
It's a good ending.
Guys,
in our favor.
I think that's pretty much the end. We appreciate you guys. We finally got the podcast room up and running. Everything's locked in. And we just appreciate all you guys. And thank you so much for commenting.
Yep.
Thank you for the super chats. Appreciate you. And that's pretty much it. Go get an In-N-Out burger, man.
See you on next Tuesday.
All right.
Peace.
See you later.